That guy should be caught. God, did you hear him hit it? Be nice to me. What is up, MFers? Good morning. Coleslaw and I have made it 4 more hours into our journey north, and we're at the Land of the Giants. This is a lake that you've seen us at a few times before, and we set the hook here. It's giant, so I'm excited because I could legitimately catch the biggest fish of my life, and because it's nostalgic coming back here. It feels good to come back to this area. I don't know what we're gonna have to catch them on today at all. All I know is I'm excited. I'm so excited to be back here. Coleslaw, we drove 3.5, 4 hours last night, and I am completely miserably wiped out and exhausted. What time did we start yesterday and kept going? I don't even know, 17-hour day, something? Mm-hmm. And I am so excited right now. Like, it's like I've never fished before, and I'm shaking. I gotta do this. Crazy, these are like right on the grass edge. Some deep grasses here. 3 of them right there. Was fish and bluegill and perch or something peckered me. Dude, what was all that all about? It's about that. Is what it's about. I think that was small. I don't know what just happened. Didn't get a hook in him. See how far sideways he was? Still one there. He's got it. He got me in the grass is what happened. He's in it again. First fish of the day. What do we got? Freaking walleye. Good sized walleye though. No wonder he bit so stupid. I'm going back there, Cole, where you're at. A little drop shot. We thought when we were at Oahe was when we were going to catch a bunch of these guys. That lake's like one of the most famous walleye lakes in the country. These guys are cool. You actually can't keep them here, else we'd be eating good tonight. I think that's what happened though, that last one. Thought he looked a little bit smaller than the usual 4 to 6 pound smallies in here. All right, we're off to a start. Feels good to get pulled on. Please be a smallmouth. Feels more like a smallmouth, Cole. We might have got a smallmouth. I'll take a net, sir. Yeah, that ain't fighting like no wallhead. We're motherfucking back, Coleslaw. We are motherfucking back. Bronze. I don't think he's big. But he's the right color. He's not gold, he's bronze. Didn't know they made him this small here. Little Chuck. What the hell? He's built right, but he's just a little Chuck. But he's got big friends. Once again, just getting started. Good to see some healthy spawns. Guy's already eating well. Alright, cool, we're on the board. With the right species. That's a good one. I think it was a walleye. Didn't know he had it. This is kind of a cool spot I can see on Panoptix. Cool, there's a bunch of grass here, and I know there's hard bottom and boulders and stuff from fishing here in the past, but there's grass growing in, but there's one little void, one little hole in the grass. I didn't even see a fish or anything, but once you see that void, that's a definite sweet spot, especially for summer fish, late summer fish like we got here. You kind of got to junk fish around a bunch of different stuff. These smallies like that hard bottom, but they like the grass too, so when you can find those openings, spot where they can funnel, that one just funneled there too. Should have caught that one. Wasn't ready. They're either not here, or they are toit like a toiger. I got one on. Cole, get this. I got one. Feels large. Feels very large. We got super light line, and it's frayed because I'm stupid. If this is a walleye, you're going in the lake, Cole. That's a giant smallmouth. Giant smallmouth. Be nice to me. I just want to touch you. I'll let you go. When you're fighting a big fish like this, big smallmouth, people lose smallmouth like crazy, usually because they jump. Luckily, these ones are too big to get out of the water for the most part. But just keep a bow in the rod, keep pressure the entire time, and keep your drag loose. Not as big as I hoped he was, but he's a fatty. That drag loose, and just fight him all the way to the net or your hand. God, that fish is beautiful. Oh, come on, bud. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Another one that's just not one of the mega giants that we usually get at this place. But I'll take him. Little 3.5 pound guy. So short and fat. Beautiful, Cole. Sweet. We're fishing a little rock area that kind of goes out into the main lake. And there's some grass on the side of it, and I'm kind of just panning around, and I kind of saw some movement there on the grass edge and them rocks between those boulders, but these smallest stay so tight to the bottom, it's tough to see them. But we got one of them. Let's get it bigger. That was bigger than the first one, right, Cole?
Yeah.
So they're growing. It's a good sign.
They're all big.
They're all big, except the ones we've caught. Perch and shit everywhere, man. That guy should be caught. Come on over. There, you see it? God, did you hear him hit it? Rattled my guides. Dong! Did you hear that, Cole? I've never heard a fish eat a drop shot in my guides before. This one's bigger. Might be a damn walleye, though. Look at that net. Walleye. That's why he donged it so hard. Look at this beefcake. That's fun and stuff though, Cole.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful fish. He was sitting there, and like I told Cole, when he ate it, my guides went dong. Ah, fuck. Hate these fucking things. Hand under a scale. Thanks, Dad. Probably a 23, 24 inch walleye. Thick boy. I'm not getting cut by his gill plates and having it cut my day. Okay, let me take him.
I'll get him. I like to squeeze them.
Heads up.
Right there.
Yeah. It's a big Cole. I was too scared to touch him, so I made Cole get him. What's to it? Please be big. Please be big. And be the right species. He's fighting as if he's the right species. Cole, I'm gonna need that. Such a random guy. Okay, it's like a walleye now. Please be biggie smalls.
This feeling right now is just like, I never want it to end. My heart is like stopped or racing. I'm not sure which one. But this was such a random fish. I saw by a little clump of grass out here. It's a brown one, isn't it?
It's gotta be.
Yeah. Too isolated for it not to be. Yeah, it's brown. Not very big.
Yeah.
Pretty big one. You can't have biggest one of the trip. Man, that was awesome dropping that down there like that. Short, fat, plump, stout. Not the biggest one of the trip. Thought he was. God, look at that, dude. Like tiny mouth, big old beef belly. That one was 100% Panoptix. I was going to the next spot, saw a big clump of grass or boulder or something. I wasn't sure what it was. Maybe both, maybe a stump. This fish was right next to it. Dropped it down and dunk. Sick, dude. Little guy. That's cool. Saw him up there. Don't do it. No, it's gone. Little Chuck. That guy was a different color. Are those fish? Yeah, they are. Little. Maybe. The hell did I hook? Wallhead. Boat flips only, Cole. Wall flips only. Look at that. Well, Panoptix works. The size and the species aren't why we came to this lake yet. I don't know, man. It's the toughest time of the year by far. Unfortunately, you know, we didn't plan this trip around the best time to fish here or Oahe. It's not the best time to catch numbers or a big one, really, at either place. But we planned it around, we had a wedding on the weekend, and then my uncle comes back from Phoenix to a Husker game every year, so we're going to that this upcoming weekend. So we're out here, we're grinding. This is the toughest time of the year because the smallmouth lake's full of grass around the edge, and so they get spread out in that, and then it's got a ton of algae. We got a huge algae bloom right now, so they can't sight feed quite as much. There's some type of bait fish, perch I assume is what it is, around every offshore boulder and everything else. So offshore has been tough. It's just like peck, 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 peck every time you drop a drop shot down there. But seeing some fish out off some of the deeper grass lines and on some of the super isolated cover that's on those grass lines. And just like that first fish we had, or one of the first ones on the edge of the boulders in the grass. So that's what I'm focusing on. I think the rest of the time we're here is those little transition areas where they can be in the hard open area right next to a hard edge of grass. Chased it up almost to the surface and then didn't want to go to it. Now he's going to it. Surely it's not a walleye, right? It's a fucking walleye. Damn it. I am a hell of a walleye fisherman. Come here, you fucking turd. Cole, I can't complain, whatever. Freaking wall heads chewing on my pecker. Jesus, those exact same spots where those smallmouth are set up that we're finding, the walleye are too. It's almost like there's some bait fish there or something. Dickheads. Get me all excited. I was like, I think he's still on. What the hell? Well, that's not ideal. I don't think we caught one this big here in 3 years. Caught 5 small ones today. It's like, I feel the weight of him, but I set the hook and I think he's gone. Just gotta get old Big fired. At least it was a smallmouth. That's better. but not great. Yeah, that's a good one. Damn it, dude. Boat flip everything, Cole. Even these guys. It's turned into a walleye video. Just switched up to the tube and was getting thumped. Caught a little smallmouth, so I had high hopes that that one was going to be the same species. It was not. But they do not discriminate, Cole. All species love the magic tube. What do we got, Cole? That's going sideways like a walleye. It's a walleye. It's a big one at least. He's getting flipped. Better not freaking bite with me on this bait casting setup. I live in Texas now, boy. We boat flip them. Son. I mean, that's a freaking trophy Walter head. Not trophy, but be big for a lot of people. Big for me. What the hell, I'm talking about a lot of people. All right, walleyes. I just want to stick with this because we're in a spot where we've caught a lot of big smallmouth all times of the year. And there's there's bait and everything rolling through here. So one of these next hook sets could be a big smallie, but obviously that ain't happening, but we're gonna work on them. It's fun to feel that thumb, that's for sure. That's a walleye. That's a big old walleye. Daggum stud. This walleye's fucking with the wrong fucking guy. Walleye flips only. This was like the one we saw in the restaurant the other night on the wall. This one looks a lot fresher. Good stop, Cole. Beef. Please be smallmouth. Kind of acting like it. Or he's a small walleye. Oh, he's acting like a walleye. Can see the white tips. Had about enough of this. Anybody questioning the strength of the MF or spinning rod series? I'm trying not to get bit by him. It's got big teeth. Freaking eaters, man. They need to open this lake up. It'll be fished out in a week, though. All right, cool. Well, there's like 5 more. I guess I'm gonna catch another one maybe, just to make sure that it's not like 8 smallmouth around one walleye, and then we're gonna move. See, and that's what happens. You start fucking around with these dickheads, and then all of a sudden you get a smallmouth on you. Screw it up! He wasn't that big, at least. Somehow, man, dude, we haven't caught like hardly any fish under 3.5 pounds this lake, and that's all we've hooked so far today. Keep on keeping on, right? Ooh! Oh my god! Another one.